Hello BookTube, my name is Elizabeth and welcome to Tuesday Talks. I am so excited to be doing this video because I have not done a Tuesday Talks video in over a month. The reason why is just because this last month has been so freakishly busy. My sister came back from the Navy to get married and then got shipped off again, and so many other things. Work was just nuts, and my husband and I had to visit Tampa to look at apartments, or I'm sorry, not Tampa, St. Petersburg. They're like right next to each other. We had to visit St. Petersburg to look at apartments so that he could do an interview for a new job, and we found out that he got it, and we're going to be moving to St. Petersburg. So long story short, my month has just been crazy busy. But anyway, I'm going to cut to the chase and get straight to the Tuesday Talks topic. The topic this week is how do you deal with hard to pronounce names of people and places in books? So let's get started. Something that I've done recently that I actually prefer doing is if there is an audiobook version of the book that I'm reading at the library, I will download it and I will hear the person in the audiobook pronounce the name because that's the correct pronunciation, I think. I mean, I would assume that the author would say, okay, this is pronounced this way or this is pronounced this way, so that the audiobook, all the words and people and places and things are pronounced correctly. So if there is an audiobook available, I will download it and I will listen to the correct pronunciation, just so I know what it is. If I don't have a way to find the correct pronunciation of a place or a person, I usually just pronounce it to the best of my ability, and that's what I go with. If it's wrong, oh well. I just I sound it out, and that's what I say for the duration of the book. Now, if I come across people on BookTube who are talking about the same book and the pronunciation is different for a place or a person, I'll look at it and see well, which pronunciation makes more sense, and if I think theirs is correct and it makes more sense, then I'll do it that way, or if I think mine is correct and it makes more sense, then I'll keep mine. And I know a lot of people, if they're really hard words, they create a new word in place of it. If it's some dude's really hard name, they'll just rename that person Bob. And for me, that's too many names to remember, and I don't always remember what or who I renamed what. So I've tried that and it's just too confusing for me. So usually I'll just pronounce it to the best of my ability, or do something close to it, and that's what I'll do. And sometimes my pronunciation is actually more fun and I think more appropriate. But yeah, so that's basically what I do for hard pronouncing names and places and stuff. And or I just kind of think it's the king. I just call him the king, or if that's his, if that's who he is in the book, but his name is hard to pronounce, I just call him the king, or I just call him the thief, or whoever he is or she is in the book, I'll just label them that instead of their name if it's really hard to pronounce. So yeah, that's usually what I do, and as always, I love to hear your guys' opinions down in the comments below, or if you guys do your own Tuesday Talks, definitely link that below as well so I can check that out, so I can see what you guys do for hard pronouncing names and places. Until next time, bye!